Yeah, you make this shoot. 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 Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You shoot her. You shoot her. Hold on. You shoot her. You shoot her.
What's up, people? We welcome you again to this wonderful edition of Condemning video. But today, unlike what we used to have before, it's just very pathetic what is happening in Nigeria. And as a family, we want to join our voice with that of other Nigerians to actually say and condemn the actions and exploitations of the SARS. We want to join our voice with other Nigerians, both in and outside social media, to say either curtail this movement and this rapid exploitation of innocent citizens by SARS, or you end SARS. Hook up with us in this video and discover a lot more to what you don't know about actually what is happening. Before then, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you are not able, can you see it here? Just pinch that red button there, just touch it right now, please, and then subscribe to our channel and click on the notification button so that once we drop our videos, you will always be privileged to be among the first persons that will be notified as we keep bringing you and making sense out of trends. Thank you.
Ugeli don cast 80 loss for only one junction. No be oh Bob, if you Yahoo boy no come out again, oh Bob. But that law when Buhari put in, now Ugeli they take starter, so you see the mad full roadblock. If you go park, look that motor. Ugeli don cast.
After the so-called words from the presidency, this movement actually turned to something else, and I just feel like so we don't have rights as citizens again to express and live and enjoy our fundamental human rights. No, of course, we just have to live as citizens of a country, and this actually is presenting the Nigerian youth, the image of the youth outside the world, is denting their image, and is just beefing and boiling down to what people take Nigerian youth to be as lazy youths. And it's not that. Okay, if the impression is to fight Yahoo boys, or to check criminality, or to prevent robbery, you wouldn't do it by just stopping innocent people and searching them abruptly, or seeing somebody with a wonderful car, or just you see somebody in a Benz, in a Mercedes, and you be like, you stop the person. So please and please and please and please, there must be other ways of doing this and still getting a better result. Yes, it could be you are doing this for our own good, but things are already getting out of hands, and many people are feeling so much upset, and people are no longer comfortable with what is happening in the country, and a lot of people are actually beginning to speak out. So we call on the government to actually look at this. Alright, they just told us that the IGP has already instructed that the patrols should be called and that there should be no molestation and exploitation again. But to how extent are we able to carry on this? So please, we are talking to the government and also to SARS. Yes, you can still do this, but you can do it with a little more of respect and feeling of humanity in you. When you do this, do you actually remember that you are dealing with a human being like you? How will you feel if you are hitting somebody with that talk through stick and from your back somebody hits you the same thing? Won't you react? How will you feel if you are shooting somebody with gun and from your back somebody shoots you as well with a gun? Won't you feel like wounded? It goes down and down and down like that way. So the best thing we're just going to do is, yes, we know you are for us taking, but then this issue of exploitation, please, must stop. Nigerian youths are not irresponsible. We are not all Yahoo boys. We are not all criminals. So what message are we actually sending to the world? And that's why if you come to Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, the youths and the general public, the populace, every person is shivering now and crying. People are indoors again. People are like scampering and everywhere. People are just sad about what is happening. And if this is not curtailed, something very dangerous may come out from it. So it is better we curtail it. And what even baffles me more is the attitude of some Nigerians to what is happening now. Quite alright, taken for granted. Some actually reacted responsibly. Like, take for instance, Wizkid already expressed his annoyance about what happened. But for me, I felt Wizkid was just very blunt. Wizkid doesn't have the right to call the Mr. President an old man. Yes, he's an old man per se by age, but the way he used it is just derogatory. And for me, the message he wanted to pass was already taken over by that insulting comment. So for him to say he's an old boy and what followed up by what Blackface replied and the clash that now started, you see that the goal has already been overtaken. So you see, it goes down to the problem we have as a country. If we must create impact, yeah, we must do it in a very wonderful way. I also say kudos to P Square, who actually also sent his message across, and the way he felt and the calling on the public that every person should make a video.
I think it's about time we open up, man. I call on my colleagues, man. Do a short video and condemn these motherfuckers. You see, these people call SARS. For how long? Please, Mr. President, Vice President, for how long will you guys allow this to happen? Even the real criminals now, Nigerians are not even afraid of them. We are now afraid of people that are supposed to be protecting us. Please end SARS. We don't need them. Because soon everybody will start protecting themselves. Trust me. These people are robbing people. How many times are people showing their evidence that they have been taken to ATM, they take them to bank, they transfer money? For how long, man? Man, guys, more not keep quiet too, because trust me, we are not safe. We are not safe. Mr. President, Vice President, we are not safe. This is unfair to Nigerians.
Look at some of the clips we have. You already see the clips here. You see how painful these people are being marginalized and treated. And these are human beings born of a woman. So please, we plead on the government. These, we understand you are doing it for us, but the modus operandi is what we do not understand. And as a human being and as a citizen, we deserve the right to be treated like a human being. The fundamental human right of man should be accorded to him. Then to those that react, we must react accordingly. I want to immediately condemn the derogatory word that Wizkid used on the Mr. President. Even though I am not here to give kudos to any person, but then even though what he's saying, the message he wants to pass there, that SARS are terrorizing people and nothing is happening, but in order to achieve it, he must not insult anybody. Please, and that is my point. I love Wizkid, I love all of you, and we are one family. You are not alone, and I am not alone. Remember, we are together. Thank you very much, and catch up with you next time. Thank you.